Hi, Mulaney. I'm afraid I have some bad news to break. I just got fired from work.
What? Are you serious? Why, Wayne? What the hell happened?
Don't worry about the reason I was fired. It's not important. What is done is done.
You're kidding, right? The reason is very important. Are they trying to cut down on labor costs? Had you known they've been planning a layoff this year? Shouldn't they be giving you earlier notice?
If labor cost was the reason, they would never have fired me. I've been making so much money for the company, you know? They'd be stupid to lay me off to save money.
Well then, why the hell did they let you go?
It's not a big deal. I might have tweaked numbers on a report or have been tough on my subordinates. I think someone snitched on me for bullying them. But I never imagined that my own company would betray me after all I'd done for them. Clearly they don't have their priorities straight. They are going to regret letting me go. They are going to lose so much sales without me.
Hold on a second. You did what? You falsified your reports and bullied your subordinates? And are you telling me that these allegations are true? Because the fact that you were saying you didn't imagine getting fired kind of sounds like you're admitting both.
My guys were being disrespectful to me. They were being smartass like youngsters do. So I decided to be tough on them to show them who was boss. I bet it was this young bitch who snitched on me. I yelled at her the other day because she made a major mistake on the report. But then I got called in by HR afterwards for being too harsh. Can you believe that? I'm not even the one who made the mistake. I bet she sleeps with upper management or something. She must have talked one of the officers into firing me.
Stop it, Wayne. That is so inappropriate. You don't know that for sure.
Why else would I get chewed at? I've done nothing wrong.
Maybe you were too hard on her, as your HR manager says. You shouldn't have yelled at her.
The issue is that she's too weak. She's lucky I punched the table and not her face. And she stopped coming to work after that too. I bet she thinks it's my fault and told HR an exaggerated story. Young people nowadays don't have any perseverance. Don't you agree?
You punched the table while scolding her? That is so unprofessional. Of course you would get reported to HR, Wayne. Don't you know how companies are sensitive about compliance these days? You would have been in so much trouble if someone posted about you on SNS. If it went viral, it would have been the end for you.
That is so stupid. Everyone is afraid to show power because of the damn internet. What a horrible trend.
What else did you do? There were other reasons, weren't there? I can easily picture you doing and saying whatever you please at work.
They might have said some other stuff, but I don't remember anymore.
You forgot? How could you have forgotten? It was just today, right? Do you even understand your situation? You need to take the reasons seriously so you won't make the same mistake again.
Well, I was kind of shocked too, you know? I couldn't believe they were firing me. So I might not have been paying attention towards the end of the conversation.
All right, fine. Wow, though. I mean, thankfully I work, so we'll get by for the time being. But you need to find a new job right away.
Yeah, I guess so. But there's something else. I'm going to have to ask you to pay for all my debt until I find one.
Debt? What debt are you talking about? Like for your car?
That too. But I've also been using payday and title loans.
What the hell? Since when?
Well, I kinda got scammed and lost all the money I had invested. It really sucks. I was so upset about it for a while.
Why haven't I heard of this already? Wayne, that is such a huge deal.
I was too upset to tell you sooner. So I'm telling you now.
You should have told me when it happened. What do you mean you got scammed? I need to know the details.
I met this guy who told me about how he made money through internet business.
Oh God, Wayne. I can already tell this is shady.
Well, he said that I could make millions in a year with virtual currency. I trusted him and put everything I had. But the price crashed quickly and I lost about $50,000.
50,000? Are you're kidding me, right?
I wish I was, but no, I'm not. So, because I lost all my cash, I haven't been able to pay for all my expenses. That's why I've been using payday or title loans. But I've been struggling to pay it back, so I have multiple rollovers now. And now, since I've been fired from work, I'm going to have to ask you to pay it on my behalf.
Excuse me? How can you be so unapologetic about this? You are asking me to pay off your debt as if you were asking me to take out the dog. What the hell, Wayne? Do you realize how bad this is?
Just for now. I'll take over as soon as I find a job.
I can't believe you've been so reckless. And that you never told me until now. On the same day you tell me you got fired? I'm in disbelief.
Well, I don't have any choice but to ask you. I have to pay them back somehow. I mean, I could get into serious trouble if I don't, right?
How the hell would I know?
I heard they can chase you around and make crazy phone calls to friends and relatives, or even to work. And then if I still don't pay them back, the court could order property liens. I've seen it on TV before.
If you are so scared about the consequences, you never should have used payday loans in the first place. Don't you know they have crazy interest?
I thought I could pay them back in no time. And for the record, I also didn't plan on getting fired. Besides, it's not my fault that I was scammed. I'm a victim here. I was tricked into putting money into it. He made me trust him.
Whatever. You need to go find yourself a new job now. I can't pay for everything with just my salary. I might last a couple of months at most. You know I don't get paid that much.
All right. You just watch, Mel. I'm going to find a job that's much better than before. Then I'll be able to pay off my debts in a blink. It won't be a problem.
I pray that you are right, but I am less hopeful that a bully like you could find a job that easily. What are you going to say when you get asked why you were fired?
Oh, I'm so good at interviews. My interviewer is going to like me so much, they won't care what I answer. They are going to wonder why I was fired, and they will evaluate my performance correctly, unlike the idiots who fired me today.
You need to be realistic, Wayne. I don't think you were fired because the company didn't know how to evaluate you. You were fired because you were causing issues in the office. Don't blame it on other people. You need to look in the mirror and really think about how you need to change. Or else, you are going to repeat the same thing again.
I don't know what you're talking about. I told you I was not the one causing issues in the office. My subordinates were.
What kind of manager blames their team member for making mistakes? Their errors are your responsibility. You should be old enough to understand that. I feel really bad for the girl you yelled at.
What? Why? Have you been paying attention to what I've been saying? She's the one who made a major mistake at work. All I did was tell her what she was doing was wrong. Shouldn't you feel sorry for me for having to cover her ass? It's not fair.
That attitude is exactly what I am talking about. You blame things on other people and never reflect on your own actions. Did you even have any friends at work? Did anyone like you?
Don't you dare talk like you know anything about my job.
And you think you can be talking to me like that? I'm the one who has to pay your debts. Give me a break.
Shut up, woman. Don't provoke me.
Provoke you? You are making me so angry right now. I have never been so ashamed of you in my life.
Excuse me? I will not allow you to talk to your husband like that. You know what? In fact, I don't want to talk to you anymore. You should be encouraging me at hard times. But instead, All you have been doing is putting me down.
Stop acting like a child. You are going to make yourself look even worse.
Shut up. I don't care. I'm not talking to you until you apologize to me.
Hello? How much longer are you going to ignore me? We haven't spoken in 4 months. Grow up already, Wayne. I know you're reading this. You don't want to speak to me in person, that's fine, but you can still reply to my messages, can't you?
I told you I'm not talking to you until you apologize. You disrespect your husband. I will not tolerate such an attitude. If you want to talk to me, then you apologize.
I beg your pardon? You are still asking me to apologize? Do you even know what I've been going through these past couple of months covering your ass? I've been working from dusk to dawn to pay for everything. You have no idea how tired I am every day. Besides, I was not being disrespectful. I was only being honest.
Honest? No, you mocked me.
About you causing trouble at work? That you blame other people for everything? Or are you referring to the part I asked if anyone even liked you? Well, guess what? I still stand by what I said. I was only telling the truth.
There you go again. You know, it's alright. I understand you're not sorry, right? Well, I guess I have to keep on ignoring you. I have nothing to say to you until you are truly sorry for disrespecting your husband. Bye.
Oh my God, Wayne, you are acting like a child. You are a grown man, stop playing games. By the way, you of course remember that I am paying off your debt as we speak, right?
What about it?
What about it? Are you being serious right now? I am working my ass off so that you don't get called into court. And you think I'm the disrespectful one? You owe me money and appreciation. I cannot believe you have the nerve to ignore me.
Such a whiner. You think you are so great just because you pay my debt? You are my wife. It's part of your duty. Once married, we share what we make and what we owe.
I'm sorry. Share? So far, I'm the only one paying, remember? I am not the one responsible for your debt. You are. You and only you should be paying. So tell me why you're still jobless after 4 months.
It's not my fault the market sucks right now. Nobody is hiring. I've been looking frantically for a job every day.
But 4 months? I'm sure you can find something. Why don't you try spreading your options a little, huh? Are you looking into smaller offices?
Small offices? Are you crazy? This is not an option. I am definitely not lowering my status.
Why the hell not? It's not the time to be picky. You should be thankful for any kind of position.
No way. I'm too good for a small company. I'm big firm material, you know?
No, I don't. Right now, your top priority should be to find any job so that I can stop paying off your debt. Let go of your pride, Wayne.
I can't just work for any company. What if they're blacklisted or something? I'm not going to work for some random company just to end up having to look for a new job again in a couple of months. I'm going to find a company that deserves me.
Really? Who the hell do you think you are? Here, I'll try to say it nicely. I know you don't want to hear this, but Wayne, you are not a big shot like you think you are. You need to ease off on your conditions and find a job right away.
What? Are you disrespecting me again? Do not tell me what to do. You know nothing about firms or actual jobs.
I'm telling you not to be so full of yourself. After all, you got fired for bullying your own team members. What kind of a big shot could you possibly be, huh?
Shut up. Don't act like you know better than me. You think you are special or something? You are merely a store manager of a petty old restaurant.
What's wrong with that? I love my job. Not to mention that at least I have one. And I have never caused the kind of trouble you have. So yes, I do think I know better than you regarding people management.
I didn't get fired because I bullied those idiots. I was fired because they were all jealous of how good I was. They all conspired to get rid of me.
Wow. I really don't understand how you can have such high self-esteem. I'm starting to wish I had that kind of confidence.
I am gifted, unlike you. Perhaps you were jealous too. I mean, you only have an ordinary job at a restaurant. It's clear that I am better. Otherwise, I would never have been hired by a big firm in the first place.
Yeah, from which you got fired, right? At least I gained enough trust from everyone to become store manager.
A store manager who makes less than half of what I make?
Correction, maid. Don't forget you are penniless right now.
Woman, just because I don't have a job right now doesn't make you better than me. In social standards, you belong to the lowest class.
I beg your pardon. I can't believe you just categorized your own wife.
You married me for status, didn't you? I've always known. You're such a greedy woman.
If you want to take back what you just said, now is your only chance.
Take it back? What for? I am only giving you the truth. I ain't taking anything back.
You know what? Enough. If you want to play games with me, fine, I'll play. I hope you understand what you're getting yourself into.
Am I supposed to be scared? You can't do anything to me. Admit it, you are not smart enough. So stop acting like you are.
All right, we'll see then. I'd love to hear you say the same in several months. But don't come back crying for mercy.
Hey, Mulaney. What the hell is wrong with you? Why is there no meal for me again? You need to stop acting like this now.
You want me to stop? You are the one who started it. You kept on ignoring me, so I decided to do the same. I am ignoring you, and I mean that I will not recognize your existence. That is why I'm not cooking for you or doing any of your chores, capiche?
You are neglecting your duties as a wife. Do you know how messy the laundry room is now? This place is filled with dirty clothes. I can't believe you deliberately left out my stuff in the basket and only cleared yours. Now I don't have anything to wear. You are so selfish.
I'm selfish. What are you then? You don't work. You don't do any chores. All you've done is cause me pain. So what duties have you fulfilled as a husband, huh?
Oh, I see how it is. You think you are getting back at me. How pathetic. All you can do is boycott on house chores?
I'd say my boycott is a success, wouldn't you? I mean, clearly it's irritating you. It should help you understand that I am not to be taken for granted.
Ha, so you think you are hurting me now? All you've done is made me more angry with you.
Yeah, whatever. Be mad all you want, you whining pig. I am not scared at all. You being mad is like a baby crying for attention. You are only upset because things won't go your way.
What did you just call me? Oh, you're going to regret calling me names.
I'm not going to regret anything. You should know that I am furious about this entire situation. I am not doing anything for you unless you do something about your attitude towards me. Don't expect me to cook for you or do your laundry. In fact, don't expect anything.
I don't need you to do a damn thing for me. I will manage on my own.
Oh, really? I look forward to seeing that. I mean, you don't even know how to use the microwave.
What? Are you crazy? Of course I can use the microwave. What the hell are you talking about?
Well then, why are you complaining about not having anything to eat? If you can use it, I'm sure you can manage to prepare your own damn meal. If you can't, then of course there's always that option to stop being so immature and just apologize to me. It's amusing to see you being so stubborn. But it's getting kind of old, isn't it?
Why on earth would I apologize to you? I am not sorry about anything.
You still don't understand your position, do you? You literally can't live without me right now. I support your living.
Shut up. Don't think you have the upper hand just because you pay off my debt. And stop being so cheap. I have been supporting our lives all this time now. It's your turn to support me.
It's really not just about money. It's your mentality and how you treat me. I really don't know how else to explain it for you to understand. But since you still don't get it, I guess you'll have to learn the hard way. It's too bad, Wayne. I gave you my final warning.
Mulaney, you bitch. You haven't been paying the loans, have you? I am getting frantic calls from lenders now. What the hell are you doing? Hello? Answer me. Mulaney. Please answer. I need to talk to you.
What do you want? It's 2 a.m. I'm trying to sleep.
I am getting so many collection calls from unknown numbers. It doesn't stop. It scares me.
Well, it's been a while since I stopped paying. I mean, you borrowed money from so many places and they've been rolled over for months now. So I'm not surprised everyone is coming after you.
Well, why haven't they been paid? You haven't even paid the interest.
Why? You were wondering why I stopped paying? I gave you my final warning 2 months ago. I told you I was going to have to teach you the hard way, didn't I? And yet not only did you refuse to apologize to me, you kept ignoring me. So I did what I said I'd do, which is to do nothing for you.
Where the hell are you right now? Why haven't you been home?
And because I'm leaving you. We are getting a divorce. And I am not coming back to you ever.
What? No, I don't want a divorce. Where is all this coming from?
From you and how you have treated me. You can't stop me from leaving you. I have already made my mind and hired a lawyer. I'm sure she'll be in touch with you in a couple of days.
Mulaney, come on. Please, don't forsake me for this.
No, but I am because I've had enough. In fact, I decided I had enough over 4 months ago. Which is when I stopped paying your bills, actually. I was going to pay them if you changed your behavior, but you never did. So that was it for me. You're not worth any penny.
Mulaney, please. Just cover me for 3 more months. Maybe just 2 more months. I could get into serious trouble if they're not paid.
You dug your own hole, Wayne. I am not suffering for you anymore. Good luck with everything.
You can't give up on me like that. We are married. You have some responsibility to me.
Nope, you can't play that card on me. You are responsible for your own mistakes, not me. Maybe try to be a decent adult from now on.
I think they're going to sue me. I'll be summoned to court and lose. It's going to remain on my record forever.
Yeah, probably. I'm surprised they haven't already. You should have thought about that possibly a while ago.
No, that's not good. My reputation will be ruined.
You're probably on the blacklist already. You won't be able to use your credit card anymore. Or the bank for that matter. Yikes.
Can you at least help me to stop these phone calls? I don't even know who's calling me. You know, there were a couple of sketchy places that let me take loans. What if I unknowingly borrowed money from gang members or something? That kind of business could be owned by that kind of people, couldn't it? What if they come and hurt me?
Perhaps. I mean, not paying anything for 4 months would definitely piss off gang members, wouldn't it?
Why didn't you tell me sooner that you stopped paying?
You're the one who's been ignoring me. I hope it's just the bank or authorities calling you and not gang members. Either way, you can't run anymore. They'll use all their power to find you.
Tell me what I need to do, Mulaney. I can't pay them back on my own. I don't have any money. Please help me.
Don't ask me. You need to deal with it yourself. My final advice is that you think wisely. Try to not make your situation any worse. You are lucky your parents left you the house. Because if there's no way for you to pay, then I guess the court will order you to take your property to make up for it. If the gang doesn't get to you first, that is.
You knew this was going to happen, didn't you?
Of course I did. I thought you did too.
Mulaney, I'm sorry. Please help me. I was wrong.
Oh, so you want to apologize now?
Yes, because I understand what a fool I have been. Come back to me, please. Give me another chance.
And pay off your debts. Hell to the no. I am never looking after you. In fact, I hope the people coming after you really are gangs and hurt you instead of a nice and formal court order. You don't deserve civilized treatment.
Mulaney, that's awful.
You brought the situation upon yourself. I hope you suffer.
If something happens to me, I swear I will haunt you. Hello? Stop ignoring me.
My bad. I was falling asleep since this conversation is so boring for me. Can I go to bed now? Some people have to wake up early in the morning to go to work, you know.
No, you can't go to bed. You can't leave me stranded like this. I am horrified about this whole situation. It's driving me insane.
But that is your problem and not mine.
At least talk to me, please. I don't want to be alone.
Well, too bad. You are on your own. I told you I've had enough. I consider you as good as dead. So I'm going to keep on ignoring you. I should also add that I really don't care what happens to you next. So, goodbye, and good luck with your life. Wayne must have been in serious panic that he made himself believe Gaines could hurt him for not paying off his debts. The chances are, of course, extremely unlikely, but I thought it was hilarious that he was petrified of being chased by scary people, so I let him believe that it could happen. After a couple of months since officially divorcing him, I heard from a friend that Wayne ran away from town and that he has not been seen since. By that time, he had lost all his property and money, but since he still had some payments left, he may have thought he was still being chased or something. To think that I was married to such a pathetic person makes me embarrassed, but I am glad he is out of the picture for good now. I, on the other hand, got a promotion soon after the divorce. As funny as it is, I was working my butt off to make enough money to pay off Wayne's debt, which raised my reviews at work. It turns out that my performance pushed the overall sales of the restaurant as well, and so I ended up with an increase in income. As much as I despise him, I guess he was a bit useful in the end, although I would never thank him for what he made me go through.